Everybody, so I'm back reacting to another Schmoedown match, a team's Schmoedown match, which we had a play-in match last week. Now we have a round one match between the Odd Couple, which is Jeff Sneider and Marc Andreyko of the Roxstars, and the Burning Droogs, run by Ken Napzok, who is Jader Paramo, and what's his name? Brandon Hanna. I'm sorry, Brandon. Run by the Burning Droogs, Ken Napzok. So let's see what happens. And their name's Category 9, by the way. And let's see what happens. Category 9 versus the Odd Couple. My money's on the Odd Couple because they have experience. So let's see what happens. All right, I'm going to start with just going into the match, round one, no introductions or anything like that because the video is too long. So here we go.
And now the Odd Couple, Category 9, are ready to play, Mark. What do we got?
All right,
and I will be playing along.
At least one competitor has to have a Dr. James Beckett price guide behind them, so thanks for providing that, Mr. Snyder. In round number one, although it is the team format, it's an individual exercise of Movie Trivia Schmoedown knowledge. 8 questions are asked to the field. You're not required to bring your teammate to answer these questions. However, every point that you earn will be added to your team's total. Each question is worth 1 point. No penalty for missing a question. There's no stealing in round number one. You each.
Good idea, then. Can you repeat it? Can you repeat the question?
JTE rule.
No.
Together. As a team, you have 3 of those, and so use those wisely. Those are for repeat the question. You're going to buy yourself another 15 seconds to get that correct answer. You also each have 1 challenge to be issued as a team. You may initiate the challenge, and we'll bring in your manager to confirm and ratify that said challenge is taking place. That may be used at any time throughout the 3-round match. Christian, I saw a lot of hubbub, I saw a lot of trash talk, but now all I'm seeing are game faces. These 4 gentlemen...
I like Andreyko's name,
so
Final
Andreyko,
Girl. I think this
Hanna,
match took place in October. I don't know.
Jeff Sneider, are you ready? As ready as those flowers look back there. Jader, are you ready? Let's go. Then let's get ready to Schmoedown. Round number 1, question number 1, action adventure. Who plays the character of Marco Ramius, the commanding officer of Red October in The Hunt for Red October?
Christian, the Odd Couple. I'm going to give you some trivia here. Which 2 comedians that lived together became the Odd Couple that we know? Not Walter Matthau and Jackman.
Gotta ask me later. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Rest in peace, Sean Connery.
And Marc Andreyko. Sean Connery. Yes. Brandon Hanna. Sean Connery. Jeff Sneider. Sean Connery. And Jader Paramo. Sean Connery. All right. Here's what's tied up as we get to question number 2.
Be very disappointed. At least one you didn't attempt an impression there. Crime movies is the next category, and for a point, Charlize Theron, Mark Wahlberg, and Edward Norton co-star in what 2003 heist movie? The answer to my trivia question, Christian. Steve Simone, and may he rest in peace, James Price. Who would have gotten it?
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Brandon Hanna.
The Italian Job.
That'd be The Italian Job? Yes, it is. Jeff Sneider. The Italian Job. Yep. Jader Paramo.
The Italian Job.
Marc Andreyko.
The movie Ed Norton had almost was sued. He had to be in The Italian Job.
Here it is. Fact from the Android. As we get to the 3rd question. Category of promise. What 1989 Edward Zwick film is about the 54th Massachusetts Infantry Regiment, the Union Army's first African-American regiment in the American Civil War?
All I need is the 54th. That's it.
Spanish Fly. Everybody talks about eruption, but it's an
And the year helped me too.
Nonetheless.
All right. And 5, 4. Trying to look up your brain. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please, Jeff Sneider.
Glory.
Glory. Yes. Paramo. ever so the tie game here as we get to our next question.
Yeah, everybody seemed to be playing well and settling in nicely. Let's see how you handle this next category. It's the 1990s. And here's the question. Who stars as a nomad simply known as the Postman in 1997's The Postman?
A terrible, terrible movie.
Don't give away who it's not. He's probably waiting around.
5.
Where are these branded answers?
3,
Where's your hands, buddy?
1. Writing.
Pens
Writing.
please. Pens down, please. And
Kevin Costner.
Jader Paramo.
Kevin Costner.
Yes. Andreyko.
He sings a duet with Amy Grant in the credits. Kevin Costner.
I didn't know that. Brandon Hanna.
I didn't pull that one.
Brandon Hanna did not have it. And Jeff Sneider.
Kevin Costner.
Odd couple takes their first lead. Jader Paramo doing exactly what he did in the first round, staying perfect thus far. As we get to our next question, question 5, and that would be fantasy sci-fi. All right. James Bobbin directed what 2016 Disney fantasy sequel starring Johnny Depp and
Ooh.
Sacha Baron Cohen?
I'm going to go ahead and say the funniest line ever in Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul is when Saul says that he once hooked up with a girl because he convinced her he was Kevin Costner.
That's good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Paramo, first one. Okay, here it is. James Bobbin directed what 2016 Disney fantasy sequel starring Johnny Depp and Sacha Baron Cohen? First one by category 9.
This is the only one I could think of.
Good question.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, pens
Alice
down,
Through the
and
Looking Glass?
Andreyko.
Through the Looking Glass?
The Looking Glass is correct. And Brandon Hanna.
Is the full title not Alice Through the Looking Glass?
Alice Through the Looking Glass is correct. In Sneider.
Alice Through the Looking Glass.
Correct. And Jader, the Hurricane Paramo.
I would challenge that.
Do we want to challenge Marc Andreyko's answer there? Jader and Ken.
Do you want to bring in? Will you bring in Ken?
Let's bring in Ken.
We're gonna lose it, and they're not gonna have the analogy. All right. So Ken, there's a conversation. Go ahead, Brandon. You can make your case to your manager why you want to challenge it. Go ahead.
All right. What do we think here, Ken? Here's a chance for you to redeem yourself. Is it not the full title?
Ooh. But
in the beginning. Is that something
they should not. Andreyko should not have gotten the point. Sorry.
I'm morally opposed to challenges, but I also think this one is worth a challenge. If you feel it, I want to go with your gut instincts here. I love Marc Andreyko. I want nothing to do with pissing Marc Andreyko off, but I also want.
All right. Are we challenging Ken?
Yes.
All right. We're gonna challenge that. All
Want
right.
to get a defense?
What is your defense?
Well, I think if you asked for a sequel of Lord of the Rings, you'd say The Two Towers, and Through the Looking Glass is that, baby.
No, because it would have been like Alice in Wonderland, Through the Looking Glass. So, no, I would not have. Yeah, the defense. It's good, but I don't think it's enough. In my opinion. It's not Alice, Through the Looking Glass. It's Alice Through the Looking Glass.
In the words of Dark Helmet, we're back, and we have the combination. So after consulting with the judges, we have come to the conclusion that the challenge will be upheld. The full title of the film is Alice Through the Looking Glass. It's
The
not
right
a
call.
Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, or a The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers situation. The full title of the movie is Alice Through the Looking Glass. There's no colon, and there's also another film from 2006 called Through the Looking Glass. So it's a tough call, but it is the correct one, as the precedent has been set.
I agree.
Marc Andreyko's point will not be awarded, and the usage of the challenge for Category 9 will be retained.
All right. So we're gonna remove Roxy and we're gonna remove Ken,
All right.
and we will get back here. Okay. So now the score will be odd couple 9. Category 9 has 8 points. All right. As we get to our next question here, our next question mark is number 6.
Yeah, and after a tough ruling like that, I don't expect a lot of noise, but it is the category of comedies. Okay, we'll move on to the question for a point. What 2005 comedy co-stars Jim Carrey and Taya Leone as a rich couple who turn to crime after they lose all their money?
So right now, Jeff Sneider is perfect. Jader also missed that one.
That is correct. Christian, you ever resorted to crime?
I believe this is a remake.
3. That was in me. 2. 1. Hands down, please.
Fun with Dick and Jane.
Brandon Hanna.
That would be Fun with Dick and Jane.
Correct. Jeff Sneider.
Fun with Dick and Jane.
Yes. Jader.
Fun with Dick and Jane.
And Marc Andreyko.
Fun with Dick and Jane.
Correct. All right. So 11-10 after that one, and now we have question 7 in the category.
I'm surprised everybody got it.
Thriller.
No offense to their intelligence.
Who plays the lead role of Lieutenant Mike Harrigan, who is attempting to solve a strange string of murders that are mounting in Los Angeles in Predator 2?
Oh my God, the gusto with which you read that question. How long have you been waiting for a Predator?
All
Oh.
my life, as young Anakin Skywalker would say.
Uh-oh. Purple ink.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down and
Danny
Jeff
Glover.
Sneider.
Danny Glover?
Yes. Paramo.
I put Donald Glover.
Oh, Paramo did not have it.
Ooh.
And Marc Andreyko.
I'm getting too old for this. Danny Glover.
Yes, and Brandon Hanna.
That would be Danny Glover.
That is correct. All right, so Jader misses that one, and we see ourselves now. The odd couple has Jeff Sneider has not missed. So if Jeff Sneider gets the following question, he and only he will have a chance for the bonus question on question number 8.
That's right. We are excited. The fans are watching. The dogs are barking. Your last category, animated movies. Movies drawn by hand, computer, claymation, stop motion. And here's the query. Chris Rock voices an overzealous white blood cell with little respect for authority in what 2001 animated live-action hybrid film from the Farrelly brothers? And you talk about closing it out.
Jeff Sneider. Question. It's an opportunity to do what he did in the singles tournament here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jader Paramo.
Osmosis Jones?
Osmosis Jones.
Yes, Marc Andreyko.
Osmosis Jones.
Brandon Hanna.
That would be Osmosis Jones.
Jeff for the perfect round.
I almost messed this up. Osmosis Jones.
Yes, good Jeff. Right.
For Jeff Sneider. All right, so Jeff Sneider has an opportunity.
Well, I will get a perfect round, too.
To go up by 3 points. Jeff, this is going to be for you and only you. You just have your hands up. You do not have to write it down. Here is the question. Jeff, are you ready? All right, here it is. What 2008 film stars Seth?
Category.
There's no category. It's just a bonus question.
Oh, forgive me. All right.
All right. What 2008 film stars Seth Rogen and James Franco, who are on the run after witnessing a murder?
Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express.
For 1 more point, Jeff Sneider. And you go by 3 points here, Mark, as the challenge was upheld. It was a great challenge. This time by Brandon Hanna. It wasn't a Green Hornet type of challenge. It was a good challenge. And they wind up seeing themselves down by 3 as we get to round.
Green Hornet, good movie, great soundtrack. The Odd Couple enjoying a
Green Hornet?
despite that challenge, Christian. And now as we careen into round number 2, it's the wheel round, the wheel of fate, doom, and almighty justice. Each team gets a spin at that wheel. Once you settle on a category, it's a team format. So 6 questions will be asked to that team and that team alone. Each question is worth 2 points. No penalty for missing a question. However, stealing is available. So if you're not sure the answer, ask for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. At that point, the value of the question goes down to 1. In this new virtual age that we live in, we're going to kick the other team out of the stream, and they'll be brought back in after the series of questions are done to possibly field any steal attempts. And just a friendly reminder to each team, you may confer on each and every question. We do ask that you give us a firm final answer when you are wagering your guess.
All right, Roxy, 60 seconds to decide if you want to go first or second starting now.
I could literally cry with how in love I am with both of you. I have missed the Odd Couple so much. You're doing amazing. Jeff with that perfect round, and honestly, Andreyko, to me, you had a perfect round.
Yeah, you would have
Yeah,
had
that was a rookie rusty mistake. I'm sorry, guys.
No, don't be sorry. It is what it is, and if they're gonna play like that, you know they're gonna make it challenging for us. But we're still gonna.
Technically, they did have a perfect round if they had not gotten a bonus question correct. You
I
know?
actually think we should punt with Andreyko. You know, that leaves you.
You're carrying us today.
You have the hot hand right now, Jeff. If you want to go second, I'm fine with that.
Let's let them go first. Yeah.
Okay.
Odd Couple loves to take it from behind. What?
What? All right. All right. So here, all right. Remove you guys. You guys,
You're gonna find me dinner first.
Jeff and Andreyko, you guys can stay in the waiting room until you find out what your opponents have spun before we move you to the other room. All right, Roxy, you're gonna stay in the waiting room and keep your hands up, please, while the other team spins. All right. So Ken will be back here with Jader and with Brandon. Ken, you got 60 seconds to talk to your team before they spin.
Look, Jader and Lindsey Buckingham's hair during the tussle recording. Listen up. Here's what we got. The pressure's on us. We had a great round. Don't worry about their score. Worry about you. It's Pat bumper sticker kind of inspiration here for me.
Sorry, my eyes, man. That is bothering me, man.
You've watched this game. You've rooted for this game. You've lived in this game. Go have some fun. Be loose. Shake it up. Have a White Claw seltzer apple juice or something like that, and go have some fun.
All right.
I just want to add, just to give a little bit of a better pep talk, Jader, you did really well. You didn't do as good as me in round one, but hey, that was expected. You did really well. We're still in this.
What the heck is going on with Brandon Hanna's character?
Let's go for it. Humble as always, Brandon. Humble as always. All right, here comes the wheel.
I think this is very advantageous for this team chemistry that it is a virtual match, not in studio. We do want to give a huge shout out to our Schmoedown beloved patron, John Layton, ladies and gentlemen, sponsoring not a slice, but the entire wheel. Thank you so much, John. John's preferred slice is Ice Cube movie, so thank you for that, John Layton. And we also do have a sponsored individual wedge, and that wedge is Kevin Smith. So if either team spins Kevin Smith and fields the questions therein, we're going to find out who that patron is. Could it be Kevin Smith himself? Could it be Chris Jericho? Who the hell knows? Let's get that wheel spun.
All right, so here is the spin.
John Layton wheel, round and round it goes. And it's careening toward animated. No, it's Pixar.
All right, it's Pixar. So Pixar, you get 60 seconds.
Why is there animated and Pixar on the wheel?
Jader,
I just...
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the ones that we talk about. So, if you're all in Jader, I'm all in. We're a team. We're going to make this decision as a team.
Let's go.
yeah. Don't stop believing in tomorrow. Let's do it.
All right, so Pixar it is. Okay. All
Okay.
right, Ken, the other team has been removed. You are going to be removed as well. And now we are going to get to 6 questions in the realm of Pixar. 6 questions. And are you guys ready? Ready? Yep. All right, here you go. Here's the first one. Who voices the character of Jackson Storm, McQueen's new racing rival in Cars 3?
Army Hammer.
What do you think in this one, Jader?
Do you know it?
I got an idea, but I'm not 100% sure. So if you want to go multiple choice, we can do that. Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Michael Keaton, B, Nathan Fillion, C, Army Hammer, D, Chris Cooper?
Army Hammer.
Is it who you thought it was?
I want to hear your thoughts first, buddy.
I think it's C. I think it's Army Hammer.
I would agree with that one.
So C, final answer, Army Hammer. Correct for 1 point. All right. Here you go.
I don't like that movie, but
In The
some good
Incredibles, Bob Parr's boss mentions that a company is like an enormous what?
wow.
Again, I'm feeling multiple choice on this
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice. Is it A, assembly line, B, clock, C, engine, D, piano? I'm thinking A.
And yeah, I'm thinking assembly line, too.
Any other answer?
Do we get a free repeat of the answers once?
Multiple choice? Yes, you get one
Yeah.
free. All right, here it is. Was it A, assembly line,
Enormous
B, clock,
clock.
C, engine, D, piano?
Not engine, it's not piano.
If you feel strongly about it, we'll go with it. I was thinking either more B or C. Maybe leaning towards B, but
Maybe clock. It may be clock. Yeah, enormous clock.
3,
Let's go with A.
2,
final answer.
that is incorrect.
I think it is clock. Yeah. You really have to pay attention to the line.
Which Pixar film involves a young boy named Russell, who is a wilderness scout trying to earn an assisting
Right there.
the
Up.
elderly badge?
Think it up.
Yeah, final answer.
That is correct. 2 points. All right, that was question number 3. Here it is. In The Good Dinosaur, what does Arlo name the human boy that he finds?
I'm feeling multiple on this, but if you want to use the JTE,
Yeah.
multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Nash, B, Buck, C, Spot, D, Butch?
I think it's Spot. It's Buck. It's Buck or Spot? Spot. I think it's Spot.
I'm thinking maybe A on this one.
5, 4, 3,
I think it's Buck.
2.
Buck, final answer.
That is incorrect. You chose B for Buck. That is incorrect.
Yeah, I said Spot. So let's see if it's Spot.
Right. Here is the next question. Question 5. It's a tied ball game. Willem Dafoe voices the character of Gil in what 2003
Finding Nemo.
Pixar film?
Finding Nemo. Yeah. Finding Nemo, final answer.
That is correct. All right, here's your final question. Randy Newman performs the song "The Time of Your Life" in what
A Bug's
90s
Life.
Pixar film?
I think I got it.
5.
Go with your gut, man.
A Bug's Life. Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points.
Oh, you dog.
Sorry about that.
So,
You always get me with those.
so 2016, as we are done with this round on the Odd Couple, there are 2 opportunities to steal, both with multiple choice. You guys can stick around for the steal opportunities and to see what your opponents spin, and then you have to drop out. Roxy, you'll be able to talk to your team after their steal opportunities. All right, so here we're going to remove them for the moment. Jeff Sneider and Andreyko will return, and as soon as they're back, Jeff Sneider is in. Marc Andreyko, who is now cleverly renamed himself to Alice. All right, guys.
Any steal opportunities? What's the deal?
Let me tell you first, the score at the moment is 2016. Category 9, 2016. So you have 2 opportunities to steal, both with multiple choice. We will read the question, give you the options, and also let you know what they chose. So you have the opportunity. Are you ready for your steal opportunities, Marc and Jeff?
Yes, sir.
Here's the first one. In The Incredibles, Bob Parr's boss mentions that a company is like an enormous what? A, assembly line, B, clock, C, engine, D, piano. Your opponents chose assembly line.
It's a tough question.
I liked I liked C there, the engine. What do you think, Andreyko?
I would say either engine or clock.
5, 4,
Up to you.
3,
I'll defer to you.
Engine, final answer.
It's incorrect. Answer was clock.
Yes.
That's how I wanted you to take it.
Yeah,
So
that's what I
here
thought.
is the
Clock.
other one.
At that assembly line, then clock. It was between those 2
In
for
The
me, so it's
Dinosaur,
clock.
What does Arlo name the human boy that he finds? Is it A, Nash, B, Buck, C, Spot,
Spot.
D, Butch? Your opponents chose Buck.
I want to say Spot because it's funny because a dinosaur naming a kid a pet name, but I don't have any idea. I saw this.
I like that too, Andreyko. I like it.
Spot. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yeah.
All right.
That's actually why
So
I
Marc
went with
Andreyko
Spot,
picks
because,
up
you know,
his
the dinosaur is
point that
naming
he
the
lost.
human, the pet name. It is
All right,
funny.
Roxy Striar, you
It's
got
like the only
30
funny part of the
seconds to talk
movie,
to
to be
your,
honest.
they spin starting now.
And it is a
Amazing
forgettable
job.
movie.
Way to communicate. Keep up that communication as we go into this next one. Make sure the time doesn't run out before you guys give your final answer, because we almost got close there on that one.
Yeah,
and also with the flag.
me just sort of blurting out an answer I wasn't confident in. So you're right. Let's keep an eye on the time. And if you feel confident about it, don't let me overrule you, because I'm a strong personality, Andreyko.
Yes,
If you're feeling a good hunch, do it.
I wasn't 50% sure on that one. So
Yeah,
good news
you weren't bullying. That was me.
It's only a point. It's only a
Guys,
point.
the good news is we are in an awesome position right now.
Yeah, let's run the table. Let's get 12 points.
Yeah, here we go. I believe in you guys. I could not have more love in my heart right now. You guys are just crushing it. So let's spin the wheel.
4 questions?
6.
6. 6 teams.
29-20.
Well, I got them all right in Pixar.
All right, let's do it.
All right, here we go. So here's
So,
the
but
wheel.
I would
First
have
made by
multiple
the
choice
odd
on
couple.
that.
Of course, unless they put on a opponent's choice.
I'll give myself 10
They can
points.
again if they want to.
John Layton's wheel, and Kevin Smith is lurking as a category, but we're going to spin again.
Spinning it.
Look at that, Andreyko. Guess we left out.
Avoiding that Pixar.
Round and round it goes. This time we're hot. Ooh, it's Inner Geekdom.
Inner geek
I feel like that's a respin, guys.
Spin that again.
Yeah,
So
all right.
my opponent's
No
choice.
matter what this lands on, we're ready to go.
Yeah.
No matter what, guys, stay in it. Keep positive. You got
Here we
it.
go.
The two of you, you
Here
know
we
the answer
go.
to every single question that can be asked.
Musicals.
And there we go.
Okay. See how I do in this one?
All right, dropping Roxy out. Mark, they're going to get 6
All right.
questions in the realm of musicals. All right, so Mark Ellis will be asking the questions.
Thank you. That is my name, and the category is musicals. There is no chance for a knockout, but the odd couple certainly within range of giving themselves a sizable lead and maybe a TKO possibility in round number 3. Category 9 is elected to not challenge the claim that Jeff Sneider is indeed a strong personality. So here we go with your 6 questions. 2 points, unless you need multiple choice. You can find Tevye, a poor Jewish milkman living in the village of Anatevka, in what 1971 musical?
I know this completely, Jeff. Can I go give him the final answer?
Why don't you tell it to me before?
Okay. It's Fiddler on the Roof.
Yes, say those words.
Final answer, Fiddler on the Roof.
It's actually Alice Fiddler on the Roof.
Oh, my eyes.
That's how we'll do it, though, Andreyko. Just clear it with me first.
Never seen the
All
musical.
right, here we go.
Sorry.
Here's question number 2.
We're now gone
Moving on to your
anyway.
next question for 2 more points. Who directed Hugh Jackman as P.T. Barnum in 2017?
Oh my God.
Greatest
Oh.
Showman.
It was Michael something.
I would need a multiple choice. I think I might know it.
Choice, I'm not sure.
5. Hold on. 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
I got it, Mark, because I'll know it.
Right, your multiple choice options for a point. Is it A, James Mangold, B, Rob Marshall, C, Adam Shankman,
Michael
or
Gracie.
D, Michael Gracie?
D.
Yeah.
As in dog.
Final answer?
D as in dog, final answer.
That's a good answer because it's correct for a point.
Yeah.
All right, question number 3.
Yeah, it was Michael something else. Yeah.
Now it's time. And here is your next question. In the world of musicals, in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, who played the, quote, hero, Brad Majors?
Not seen this movie either.
Oh, what's his name?
You have to make multiple choice.
5, 4, 3.
Yeah, I know it, but it's not good.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
Your options for a point.
Never seen
Is
this
it
movie.
A, Harry Potter, B, Dennis Quaid, C,
Yeah,
Don Johnson,
It's Don
D,
Johnson, I
Jeff
think.
Bridges.
A, right?
Or is it A? It's A, yeah. Yeah.
That is correct for another point.
It is A.
And they're starting to feel it in this category, Christian.
Just a reminder, guys, to say final answer, so we know. All right, next one.
All right, that is once again in the category of musicals for 2 points. Who played Willy Wonka in the original Willy Wonka
Gene Wilder.
and the Chocolate Factory?
I got this, right? Can I say Gene Wilder, Mark?
Sure.
Gene Wilder, final answer.
Be upset if you didn't get it. That is 2 points. And Christian, we careen into their next question, and that 2 more points. What was the name of Robert Preston's character in the 1962 film The Music Man.
First and last, or just last?
Hands up, Mark.
We need the first and last name.
Multiple choice if you don't
Yeah,
get it.
I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to think first name, so multiple choice, please.
All right, multiple choice. Your options, 4 in total. Is it A, Albert Peterson, B, Henry Higgins, C, Leo Bloom, or D, Harold Hill?
It's D, Jeff. It's Harold Hill. So,
Harold Hill, I think too.
final answer is D.
I've never seen the movie, but the name
That
Harold
is
Hill.
correct for another
Yeah.
point. And Christian, they're negotiating their way, multiple choicing it. It's a 4-point lead.
Not an
for
easy
us.
category.
Chance to extend that to 6.
We
Going
get
into
it.
round number 3.
Yeah, this is big, Mark. So let's
Yeah.
get it too.
You're at one more question. And here it is. You can find the characters of Rizzo, Richie, Kanicki, and Sandy in one
Grease.
1978 film.
Grease.
And I say, wait, we're sure it's the first one, right?
Go for it, stud.
All right. Can I say Grease?
Yes.
Grease, final answer.
You can say that, and you would be correct for 2 more points than Christian. It's a 6-point advantage for the Odd Couple.
Screw musicals. But that's my opinion. It's my opinion.
Category 9.
All right, no steal available there as we will bring back Roxy.
I wanted a little Shop of Horrors question.
Bring everyone back. All right, so there
Or
are no
Moulin Rouge
steal
or La La Land.
opportunities on the table. The score at the moment is Odd Couple 26. Category 9 has 20. So we will now get to round number 3, the final round. Mark, how's it go?
This is the round that will determine the match. Lest we go to sudden death overtime, we are prepared with questions for that event. In round number 3, we need a series of numbers from each team. Each team's going to give us 3 numbers. These numbers may range from 1 to 20. They have to be unique and may not match your opponent's numbers. Why? Because each one corresponds to a different category of movie, trivia, schmoedown, goodness. First question's worth 2 points. Next one's worth 3. The final one is worth 5. This is the team format. So once we tell you the specific genre of the 2-point question, the team will confer amongst itself and decide which member will be answering that query solo. You may not rely on your teammate for the 3-point or the 2-point question, the opposite teammate, in answering the 3-point question. You may only confer for the final 5-point question. There is no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round number 3. So, Christian, because the Odd Couple came back, they were down halfway through round number 2. Now they have a 6-point lead. They had the option to give us their 3 lucky numbers first. So, Andreyko, Sneider, from 1 to 20, what feels fortunate?
Mark, you want to go first? Pick a number.
My birthday is 20.
My birthday, the 10th.
Roxy, what's your
Roxy, what's your birthday?
13, baby.
22, 13.
Guys, yeah.
And
Sexy numbers.
For category 9,
Happy birthday numbers.
what are you thinking, Jader?
Well, they took my sexy birthday number, so that's fine.
Yeah, we did.
So I'll go with my birthday month. We'll go 7 first.
All right, and then we'll do 8. And Ken?
He doesn't talk, remember?
Oh, okay.
Let's go, 18.
All right, 7 and 18 and 20, 10, and 13 for the Odd Couple. All right, and a reminder to the category 9 has 2 JTs left. The Odd Couple have all 3. All right, so let us now have Roxy. You have 60 seconds to talk to your team, starting now.
You never know what can happen in round 3, guys. Stay in this. Stay focused. Make sure we're strategic about when we hear the categories, who is taking what, because this is where people get too cocky, and we're not doing that. We've got a great lead here, but we don't know what Jader and Brandon Hanna are capable of. So I'm feeling really confident and proud of you guys, but stay in this.
Sorry, my
Use your
dog is
GPs
asleep.
when you
My dog
need
is
them.
sleeping.
We got this.
I have no notes.
All right, great.
Awesome.
So now
Kill it, boys.
Ken will talk to his team, starting now. Ken, 60 seconds.
Jader, Brandon, look, remember when you both DM'd me, because I won't give you my cell phone number, and you said, we want to be here. You want to be here. That means you belong here. You know you're capable. Anything can happen. Before Mark Ellis took my job, and I used to call these matches, I used to see so many things go down in the third round. They can't go overconfident. They can't go cocky. And
Oh,
as we've
Ellis.
already learned today, they can't mess up. Let them do what they're going to do. Do what you
Ken Napzok has talked to his team. Roxy has talked to her team. We're going to remove Roxy, and now we will get to Jader and Brandon Hanna, category 9. You guys will go first, and you're trying to avoid the TKO here as we get to your first category. That is category 7. Category 7.
No pressure.
And that is scores and soundtracks. Who will be taking it?
How do you feel about that one, Jader? Look in your eye. It looks like I should go with it. I'll take it.
Yeah. All right.
I'll take it.
All right, so Brandon Hanna is going to take this one, and here it is, Brandon Hanna. Who composed the score for The Lion King and Interstellar?
Hans Zimmer.
That would be Hans Zimmer.
For 2 points. All right, so now we bounce to Jader. Jader, for your 3-point question, you chose musicals. So here is your 3-point question. Here it is. Julianne Hough and Diego Boneta star in this 2012 musical.
Rock of Ages.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Red.
Nothing. So we were looking for Rock of Ages.
Oh, no, I said red, but it's still wrong.
Okay. Sorry, we didn't. But yeah,
I heard it.
Okay. The answer is Rock of Ages. Sorry, Rock of Ages. All right, here it is. So.
And that was the easiest musical well, no, besides the Grease one. That was the easiest musical question.
You will take the lead and force the odd couple to hit their 2 in order to win. However, if you miss it, the odd couple and the Roxstars will win via TKO and pick up 4 points. Are you ready for the 5? Ready? All right. You chose remakes and reboots. Here it is. Martin Scorsese has directed 2 remakes. Name both of them.
Cape Fear.
Well, one of them
The Departed.
is, oh man, I'm blanking on that one. The remake of Infernal Affairs, Leonardo DiCaprio.
5.
Get The Departed. 4. 3. JT, please.
All right.
Cape Fear and The Departed.
All right. Martin Scorsese directed 2 remakes.
Oh, speaking of which,
All
Goodfellas.
right. Let's see what else has he got. What has he done recently? Silence isn't a remake, is it? No.
5.
I don't think it's 4 either.
3.
Look at the 90s, folks.
I think hero.
Last one. Martin Scorsese has directed 2 remakes. Name both of them.
All right. You have a guess, man, or what?
No, The Departed is the one that I knew. So I'll say
5, 4, 3, 2.
The Departed and Silence. Or Gangs of New York.
Technical knowledge! The odd couple! The answer we're looking for was The Departed and Cape Fear. Those were the 2 right there. So Roxy Striar, your 2, number 1, your number 1, your number 2 pick. The odd couple, a former champ, pick up another victory here. Sneider.
Okay. As you know, I don't go into the interviews. Great match by the Odd Couple. They did a really good job even navigating through the round 2 musicals. Those were tough questions. Round 1, yeah, they didn't get a perfect game. Well, Jeff Sneider got a perfect game, but because of that, the challenge with the Through the Looking Glass, Andreyko did not. But they did a really good job today. Brandon and Jader, I don't think they worked well as a team, in my opinion. I thought they had really communication problems, and I don't know, something was off for me in terms of their chemistry. Yeah, I knew all of the round 3 questions. It was Cape Fear and The Departed. I mean, Cape Fear was like up there for me, and then The Departed, of course, because of Infernal Affairs. So, yeah, and that was it. But they did okay in Pixar, even though they missed a couple of tough ones. Those were tough. All right, then. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at John Carroll 4. And also, I have an Instagram and Letterboxd, Cinecaro, CINE_CARO, Cinecaro. And you can find me there where I do reviews and analyses, pictures of Blu-rays, funny gags, jokes, whatever. And yeah. All right, that was a good match. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.